I gave him a response from my experiences in being on both sides, the employee and the employer doing the hiring. And one of the things I said is, "Oh, with style," was my response on how he says how he may ask the following, which is based on the job grade that he's getting hired into. Ask what the job grade is, and ask what the salary band range is between the high and the low, to give him perspective. Because I've seen in the past when I've been in organizations how someone can be hired at the high end, it's not disclosed, and they're not eligible for raises, right? Because they fall at the top end of the band and they won't exceed that band. So I asked him that he should find out from perspective, is he on the low end of a band? Is he right in the middle? Is he on the high end based on the job grade?
That's great advice.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
absolutely.
I did right.
Yeah, because
right there.
I don't know much about anything about this company, but depending on if they have salary bands and grades, and if it's a large enough company to have that type of structure, it is really important for a candidate to know where they fall and kind of why. So being able, if you were to go back and say, I'd like to understand a little bit more about how you came to this number, where I fall in the range, and he can ask those questions and then ask for another day to consider the offer and decide, to be able to go back and say, okay, I was hoping for a little bit more. Is there anything you can do? But it's really important that candidates understand the pay philosophy of a company before they join. So not only can he ask for the salary bands, which is great, he can also ask, when is the annual review process? How are merit increases adjusted or approved within the company? So I'm giving him permission to ask all the questions up front, because you also learn more about how the company treats its employees through this process. So that's why I say always negotiate. It's not about just getting the money. It's about building that relationship and rapport, and getting the information you need as a candidate before you say yes. So how they respond to him will be a key factor, I think, in showing him whether or not that's going to be a great place for him to grow his career.
That's really, I'm glad you said that and shared that, because one of the things I told him on the phone is I said, look, it's not only how you say it, so it doesn't sound like it's confrontational, etc., but you're saying it in an engaging way, thanking them for the offer, and say, I'm curious, I don't use the word curious, I have a couple of questions, and see how they respond. I said, my indications, because it's a very large national brand company. So I said, my understanding is they will probably not be offended by the fact that you're asking those questions. They probably will be surprised that someone your age is asking those questions, which they're not expecting. So if you get a pause when you ask, don't take it the wrong way. But probably that they're surprised going, okay, how did he know that, or how did he ask that question?